Hey Hillside. Well, yesterday I was praying for a specific request before I did my Bible reading, and then so I'd been praying and in this situation just asking God for a miracle, and I then opened up my Bible and started doing my Bible reading, and part of it happened to be Luke 18. And as I began to read, the in the beginning of Luke 18, in the first section, Jesus tells this parable of a widow who is going to the local judge and asking for justice, and he initially refuses, and she continues persistently to go and to ask, and finally he says, for a while he refused, but afterward he said to himself, "Though I neither fear God nor respect man, yet because this widow keeps bothering me, I will give her justice so that she will not beat me down by her continual coming." And Jesus, it says, tells this parable in order to encourage his disciples to that they ought to always pray and to not lose heart. So it's this idea of being persistent in prayer and continually asking. And then later on in in this same chapter, you see at the end of the chapter is the story of when Jesus comes in. He's near Jericho, walking by the roadside, and there's a crowd, and there's a blind beggar there. And he asks what's going on, and someone tells him, Jesus of Nazareth is walking by. So he cries out, "Jesus, son of David, have mercy on me." And those who are in front of him, they rebuke him and tell him to be quiet. And his response is just crying out more, louder, "Son of David, have mercy on me." And Jesus hears him and stops and says, "Bring him to me," and asks what he wants. And he says, "I want to see you, Lord." And so he says, "By your faith you've been made heal, or made, by your faith has made you well." And and he recovers his sight. And in this little passage, I just got this idea of making yourself heard, right? This man, he was told he wanted something, he wanted to bring something before Jesus, and the people told him to be quiet, but he just spoke up all the louder, made his request known, made himself heard. So I was hit with this idea of make yourself heard and to be persistent in prayer. And so, though, the very thing I found out shortly after this, that, the miracle I was asking for didn't come through, but this also doesn't mean that, next time I'm looking for something, a miracle, that I'm not going to go to God. I want to make myself heard, first of all, right? And then second, I want to continuously do that, continue to make myself heard. And so that's just for you today. If there's something that maybe some people are telling you to be quiet about, but if there's something that you want to bring to God that is in accordance with his promises, in accordance with his word, then make yourself heard, bring it to him, and be persistent. Speak up louder. God, listen to me. Hear my cry. I'm asking for a miracle here. So do that and be persistent in prayer. Don't give up. And that's my word for you today. So, that's all I got, and we'll see you next time.